Okay, you're welcome. Today I'm speaking about Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is a book of wisdom, great wisdom. We are told that in Bhagavad Gita, the wisdom of ages are accumulated, digested, assimilated, and given in a way that it became, for India especially, a beacon, a light for centuries. And slowly it spreads all over the world, and now maybe it is translated in all languages. In the Bhagavad Gita, we find a philosophy that is very, very scientific, very real. It's not cosmetic, it's not superficial, but it is scientific and philosophic. And the whole aim of Bhagavad Gita is to make people to find their own self in the self of the universe. So I can't see this in any other religion. It is so beautiful. I chose some verses from Bhagavad Gita from 9 chapters, the chapter 9. And you will see how beautiful it is. We will discuss them, and if you find that you need more explanation, you can raise your hand and say, I want more. Now the first verse that I took is chapter 9, 22nd. It says, those who meditate on me as the One and worship me in all beings, them I supply with whatever they do not possess, and preserve whatsoever they already possess. Now, one book can be written about this. It's so beautiful. Look what he's saying. Those who meditate on me as the One. See, he's talking about the one self in the universe. Actually, if meditate and meditate, eventually you achieve to the conclusion that there is oneness, nothing else. All separative interests or pursuits eventually lead you to the pain and suffering. You come eventually to the conclusion that there is only one self living in every being. And when you realize and actualize this in your life, you see that you are living with harmony in all that exists. This is very interesting. All laws, all wisdoms, all rules and regulations will not be necessary if you feel your oneness with that one self, which is in everything, everywhere. Think about that. Once when I was in Far East, my teacher gave this meditation to me, and he said, you are going to meditate about the one self. I said, where is it? He said, just meditate. I remember sitting 10, 15 days and hallucinating. I didn't find anything. I said, where is the one self? Then slowly, slowly, my mind became infused with a different consciousness. And I clearly saw that there is only one self, not a second. Then I felt a surge from my subconscious mind, which was full of accumulation of past glamours and illusions. They came to fight the idea that I found within me. And another 3 months, I slowly destroyed these ideas. When he was reading that book, that story, I remembered that I cornered my enemies coming from my subconscious mind and knocking them one by one because they were presenting some separative, some concrete, some cemented attitudes of ages and telling me, you are separate from everything exists, and so the greatest thing you can do is to work for your own self-interest, neglecting and refusing all other interests. So all these subconscious surges told me in different ways, in different colors, that I must not accept the oneness. Because oneness, they said, is against our interest, against the separative interests of yourself, of your group, of your nation, and even of humanity. But once you realize that consciousness, that vision, that there is one self in everything, everywhere, you see that your real interest, your real health and glory and beauty only exist in that vision, in that idea. So for a short range, you lose things, sacrificing things for oneself. But eventually, you see that all the sacrifices that you did will be servants and helpers and co-workers for you for eternity. It's so beautiful. Those who meditate on me. What meditation means here, it's very interesting. Meditation is a process of fusing your mind with an other level of consciousness that you never used before. See, that's one thing that we are not aware of it. We think this is the consciousness and that's what we have. But sometimes people throughout ages, they tell us that they suddenly were enlightened. Or suddenly they had an idea. They had a vision, a new plan. Something is opened in them. They totally changed. Well, what is that? That's the result of being in contact with a higher level of consciousness. That's all that is. And if you remain whatever you are not going to find that level which is going to give you greater inspiration, greater progress and achievements. So meditation is an effort to make a breakthrough and fuse with a new level of consciousness. And everybody can do that. And you don't need to pay tax for it. You can do it for yourself. It's so beautiful. But look what he says. Those who meditate on me. So meditation is creating communication lines between you and that self, the one self, Atman, one self. And worship me in all beings. That's the supreme.
This is Gita Classic, and I would like to thank you for your interest in this video lecture. We have books, booklets, and spiritual study courses on this very topic. Please visit us at tsgfoundation.org for more information on all TSG Foundation products and services. Thank you.